Nobody look. Hold on. What the fuck? That's the wrong game. Anyways, it's 7:30 p.m. and we're not prepping Curse of Strahd. Spoiler: there's werewolves in Curse of Strahd. Sorry. I hope I didn't ruin the whole campaign for you. Let me see. What game is it? Ah, this one. Yeah, so 4 out of 5 players can't make it tonight. That's a lot. That's an unusual amount for this group. So it works out because we need to prep a lot anyways, and I've been meaning to schedule some time to do like a prep marathon, and I don't know if I'm gonna prep from now until 11:30 at night. That seems kind of nuts, but we might do a decent amount of prep. Let's see. Let's just kind of go and see where we're at. If we reach a point where it's like, damn, we've been prepping for a lot, and I don't feel like prepping anymore, we'll stop, and then we'll just let the process take over. Ugh. But it took me a while to log in, and then I logged into the wrong server, so you know, feels a little bad. Feels a little bad. All right. Let's go grab some notes while we wait for the game to not load up properly. All right. I've been sorting my Patreon drive, so that's good. And I have a section just for Odyssey, which we can take a look at. So it is. Wait, why does it say crash only? That should be a secret folder. Oh, son of a bitch. Oh my god. All right, hold on. Anyways, let's keep going. Glad I checked that. And while we're getting that sorted, we will try as many times as it takes to log into our Foundry server. Oh, you're upgrading us to a new version? Why not? Why not? That sounds great. Love it. Alright, anyways, I got divided into Eresia, Mythic Prime, the tokens, the art files. We got chapters 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 plus. We got the monsters, which technically all the JSONs should only be available to a certain tier of patrons. So let me organize that real quick. Righty. And let's see. Gonna be honest, keeping a Patreon account like organized, it ain't great. It's like a lot of work. Oh, that's not good. Messed that up. Okay. I'm trying to, like, without having too many directories, organize it, which is causing, you know, it's causing a lot of problems. It's causing a lot of problems. As far as keeping things organized goes. Alright, so let's see. That's correct, and that's correct. Alright. Oh, we've once again locked everything down for everyone. Hate to see it. Alright, hold on. Let me try one more time. Then it's going to update the settings again. Still not able to log in. Cool, cool, cool. Prep's going really well so far. We logged into the wrong server. Now we're logging into the right server, so that's something. Let's see. Choose that. Good. Alright. Gonna go to here. Share. Strict. Good. And here. Share. Alright. So I think we're good for now. And we're logged into the world, so that's fun. Alright. Looking at our drive stuff. Okay. We have random maps, I guess. Which could be better. And then we've got Thailand history, Odyssey speedrun. So this is like all unsorted stuff. I'm not even sure where to begin with that. Chimera Queen loot probably goes to chapter 4 and 5. Right. It's just random art. Yeah. OG Heaven's map, I guess, just for comparison. So move that to maps folder. Sure. Halcyon's Champion, Autumn Tower label. Guess that would go to maps too. Alright. I guess for now, we'll just leave this kind of, I guess, kind of loose and messy, but here we could take Mythic conversion list, put that in Mythic. There we go. And Lotus Witch Game Show, I guess that would go in chapters 4 and 5. Right, Mythic Forge label and Vineyard label. Those would go into maps. What else we got? Grand Prize. This would go to chapter 3. Cool. Lutherian Armaments. That would be chapter 7. Alright. What do we got here? We got Mythic Final Days. Countdown to the Oath ending. Alright, so we're there. We don't need this document anymore, so we can delete it. Alright. And then, let's see. Mythic Odyssey Endgame. I mean, that's Mythic, but it's also like chapter 10 plus, so we'll move it there. Will of the Gods, level 20 plus boons. That seems like a 10 plus thing, so we'll move that there. Let's see. Piety, history, fun magic item ideas. Exploring Pythor, exploring Kyra. Greek terms. Vulcan shield and Greek beach. They can go to art assets. We're just gonna do so much random prep as part of prepping chapters 9 plus. Just giving you a heads up there. Let's see. Halcyon's Champion, Chandras' countdown of to-do list. That's definitely a 10 plus. Okay. Let's see. We got Mythic Notes. We got Mythic Mitros, March, April. What the fuck was that about? Okay. Miriam has 2 daughters after Julian. And her 2 daughters are after Julian. Maximus killed Julian. Pandaros is not just the Springwings Mitros rep. Dolan is Maximus's dog. this is some pretty intense notes. Lethargic, unofficially dedicated to Hydra knows the true promise before noon. It's a holiday. Man, this is back when we still used just a plain Jane template. When did we write this? March 20th, 2021. Good God. I don't even know how to parse this information. I'm gonna take all this shit out. We'll just do Mitros rumors. This is gods, chosen animals. Just the randomness that comes out of this stuff. Okay. We're gonna grab all of this and we're gonna cut it. We're gonna delete this. Yep. Okay. And then over here we will do Mythic notes. There's also Mythic Odyssey notes and Mythic Odyssey core notes. That's fun. Alright. Is a core note better than a big note? I'm so confused. I don't even know. I don't even know. I have 69 nice 0.6 K channel points. What do I do with them? Well, every 10,000 channel points, you can get what's called a fanspiration. So at the bottom right of your screen, if you're looking at, I mean, somewhere, there should be a little red gem, and if you click on it, it should say Crash Gem Rewards and Challenges. And then one of the things you can buy is called a fanspiration point. So I don't know. It should be down there somewhere. Down there somewhere. All right, we're gonna take this, and then we're gonna consolidate the core notes into Mythic notes. All right, let's grab this. Is there any this? Okay, so trash. All right, and then we're gonna go over here and add. Okay, find them. Here somewhere. I mean, you don't gotta spend them. You could save them for a rainy day. We're gonna take all these core notes and we're gonna put them into this document. All right. Then I'm gonna take core notes and we're gonna say goodbye to core notes. Okay. So should be good now. We got Mystical Odyssey character creation notes. Mystical Odyssey. What's Mystical Odyssey? Are they trying to say Mythic Odyssey maybe? I think so. Alright. So Mythic Odyssey character creation notes. Alright, cool. 37 pages. Good God. Alright. Yeah. Cool. And then Mystical Odyssey. Goddamn. I feel like that Mythic Odyssey character creation would probably be in the Mythic folder. There we go. We will make Mythic blue. And we will make Prime pink. Yeah. And let's see. Here's a post post game. Why am I crying so much? Oh my god. My bad. I'm crying because of how badly this is organized. No, I like to use alt number key to when I'm writing in documents, but control and alt number key control the VTuber model. So yeah. Oh man. Yeah, I could cry. It could turn to a ditto. It could pick its nose. It could be like doomed, angry. Um, is that it for now? Oh, we could do this. Wah! And then, I mean that part's not. That just happens. You don't actually scream when you hit the button. So, anyways, what happened to all my notes? Did I close those windows? Must have closed my fucking drive windows. Ah, here we go. All right. So and then we'll make the maps brown. There we go. And these guys are only for paragons, and that's set up properly now. That's good. All right. Mythic Odyssey B team. All right, so this is the old Mythic Odyssey B team. Okay, so we'll drag that to here. That makes me wonder how things are going on the actual Mythic Odyssey B team document. Let's see. In another window, B team. I could have sworn. Let's see. 5e, B team and companion system. Oh, yeah, just all the Mythic Odyssey people are just in this document. Damn, what a spoiler. Okay. It's probably not good. Alright, so we'll do file, make a copy, and we'll call it Mythic B team and companion system. Oops. Yeah, sure. Mythic B team companion system. That seems good. During your adventure, blah blah blah, blah blah blah. Alright, examples of B team members. We don't need that shit. Get these out of here. Alright, Mythic Odysseys. Great. Okay, Grandma Katya, Andronicles. No, wait. Androcles. There we go. So then, in the regular document of 5EB team, we will remove all these mythic examples, which is gonna be hard for people who want good examples. This add-on is used for leveling. Oh yeah, I don't know how to explain my fucking self. Alright, let's go and grab all this. Good. So this is the basic bitch one. Okay. So then to make this one slightly less basic bitch, I'm gonna go to File, Page Setup, and I'm gonna give it a dark blue background. So whenever whenever I look at it, I will go blind, obviously. No, whenever I look at it, I'll be like, this is definitely the Mythic B team document for sure. Alright, so let's go ahead and move it to Mythic. Alright, now we're going to go ahead and share it with Mythic. Let's go down to Mythic game. I go ahead and put it under resources. We got nothing pinned in resources. This DM is just trash. All right, hold on. Updated B team document. Star. Link. Boom. And pin. Message. Oh yeah, pin it. All right, cool. So, with all that sorted, let's get back into getting our notes squared away. We have so much to do, and that's why it's good that all of my, well, not all of them. One person had a legitimate excuse. One person I've just given up on having expectations out of him, and then the other two caught babyitis, with their little baby butts have babyitis, poop in their diapers. I don't know. They said they have colds. Whatever. It's not like we could have played missing 2 people anyways. Alright, so let's see. Great time to get babyitis, you babies. Alright, go back here. Campaign notes. Alright. Do we need a folder that's just like loots? I feel like that would be pretty good. Like miscellaneous loot. Yeah. New folder. Odyssey of the Dragonlords dash loot miscellaneous. Enter. Alright, so we'll put the soul bangle in there. And we'll put some fun magic item ideas in there. And we'll put Nightmare Spire in there. And I think that's it for now. Then we got Mythic Odyssey notes. Should probably go in the Mythic Odysseys folder. Alright. And I guess the rest of these can just be on the loose for now. Alright, so let's go into folder 10. We have Mythic's Endgame. We have Prime Finale, Killing God Ending. We have Will of the Gods boons. Gotta take a look at that. We got Mythic Prime, Odyssey of the Dragonlords, post-game domains and sparks. Jesus Christ. We got Chandra's countdown to-do list. Okay. We got Chapter 12 final. Oh my god. I'm getting overwhelmed. Yeah, it's so fun. Love high-level D&D. It's just a fucking joy. Mythic. We're going here. We got Mythic level 12 feats. So we're going to want to look at those. And what else do we got? Mythic quotes, Corinna art. We'll rename this. Mythic Corinna custom art commission. There we go. Alright. Anna. Sad Anna. Anna, what are you doing in the Mythic folder? Get out of here. Alright, hold on. Ivy Patreon. Ink. Prime. Okay. You don't live in this game. You live over here. Right. Yeah, it's just such a joy. I can't express how much I fucking love it. Alright, you guys are maps, so you go to the map folder. Alright, what else we got? Typhon, the Lord of Monsters. Token Ash Shell. That's adorable. It should probably go in the tokens folder though. Just an idea I had. Here, we'll make the tokens so that we can see them easier. Piss yellow. That's not really piss. It's like, I don't know, lemon cake. Lemon cake yellow. Whatever. Okay. So, I don't know if we even need Typhon Lord of Monsters, because we don't have the Slayer in this game, so we'll just get rid of that. Thylea House, middle class. That seems like a map. Thylea Cruel Cumber 01. Yep, that is a token. Okay, Sidon Phase 3. Yeah, Prime didn't even get to fight Sidon Phase 3. Oh well. I don't know if Mythic will get to fight it, honestly. Let's see, go to tokens. Alright, Sibo, Scarred, Token. Goes to tokens. Alright, Sibo, Sheppen, Mythic stuff. That's fine. Label, Woe Strider. Them titties on that Woe Strider. Yum, yum, yum. No, that's horrible. What a terrifying creature. Ah, look at it. They still have to, they haven't defeated them. Ugh, it's terrible. Alright, so we grab those, move them to tokens. Alright, Yonder Label should go to maps. Alright, Ventus Layer is definitely a map. Alright, Tan, Pieces. I feel like those just go to art. Why is all this garbage in my Mythic folder? Label, Cave of Excess. Hey, this is one of the maps that that Orange asked me about. Okay. I will let him know. Maps. Alright, Titan's Folly, label twice. Okay, we don't need that. Titan Halcyon. That goes to art. Themis label, and label. Those will all just go to maps. How are the Fates going to interfere at this point? I mean, the Fates, since they haven't been stopped, raw, all the dragons that were, baby dragons are going to be mutated into monsters. So thank you for reminding me of that. We're going to have to ruin all these babies. Like a One Piece arc. Just going to ruin babies. What else do we got here? Scorpion Island goes here. Let's see. Flower Girl goes to art. Sacrificial Arena goes to maps. Rock Label goes to maps. River Lethe goes to maps. Okay. Recap. PNG. That's adorable. That's definitely Mythic Prime. Or no, that's Prime. So we'll move that to Prime. Alright, random NPC variety pack. Ooh la la. What is in there? I kind of want to download it to see. So we'll find out what that is. Pythor's Hammer. That should go into art. We're well past that. Praxis label and Foley Forest label and Peahen and Peacock. Alright, they can go into tokens. Alright. Praxis label, Forest. Okay. So these labels go to maps. Okay. Oathbreakers, Nether Seas. Oh, we already had that forest, so we can delete this duplicate. Mitros Harbor PNG. That would go to art. Okay, Mythic Exiles could just hang out in here. Isle of the Oathbreakers goes to maps. We're getting there, guys. Mythic Dragon. Oh, wow, that Mithril Dragon token looks so good. What? Why does that look so fucking good? Why didn't we use that for Vulcan? Oh, it looks so fucking cool. Alright, well, we're going to use that. I don't care if it's revisionist. We're definitely going to use it. Oh, that's why, because we already established the other Vulcan dying in that flash forward scene in the Lotus Witch Tower. But, like, this is pretty cool art. We should probably just use this. Let's see. It's going to be some bad feels, Red. This is Mythic Odyssey. They're going to get the real Greek treatment. You guys got off easy. I mean, that's really heartless of me to say, because Anastasia went through a lot of shit. But you still kind of got out pretty easy. You had a happy ending, which, I mean, that just ain't done, you know? Alright, we got a Messiasaurus, and we got prison label, so that goes to maps. Mirror prison exterior, oof, looks good. Go to art. Okay, Medusa. Whoa, that Medusa looks so cool! Alright, you can go to art, I guess. Deep Sea Behemoth, go to tokens. Alrighty. Let's see. Markers, markers, more markers, 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 markers. Okay. So all of these go to maps. Okay. Lutheria Faithful. Alright, token would go down here. Alright, what about this? Okay, oh my god, that's horrifying. Okay, that's less horrifying. So, these guys would go to here. Alrighty. Label, label, label. We'll go to maps. How many oh my god! There's so many files in here! What the fuck? Alright, hold on. These are all labeled Regia. Let's just grab all the things that say Regia and just get them into the Regia folder. There you go. Get out of here. It's somebody else's problem now. I do the same thing about once a year. Always surprise myself with random files. Yeah, man. It's a lot of junk. Alright. Anna's sister. Anna's sister should probably go to... Well, throw it in art. That's fine. Man, there's just so much crap in here. Fates combined. Oh, that looks so cool. What? Wait, why don't we have that art for the Fates combined? Give me that. Alright. Maybe we do. Is that our Arasta art? It might be our Arasta art. Fate Shambling Mound, Feathered Raptors. Oh my god, so much crap in here. What are you? Oh, you're the Handmaiden of the Fates. Okay. Well, you should probably be named Handmaiden of the Fates. Rename. Handmaiden of the... Okay. Healing Bloom. So this would be... rename. Odyssey of the Dragonlords, dash Oresia, dash Lunar, Flower, enter. Right. Amphitheater map from Angela Maps. Is Angela Maps still making maps? She was doing a good job making them maps. Alright, let's see. Ancient Arena, Sea Floor. What? That looks so cool. Oh, it's not the seafloor, it's just nighttime. That's still pretty cool. Alright, well that goes to the maps folder. Okay, Artistic Beach. Okay, that goes to maps. Fire Island Patches. Oh. Yeah, that goes to maps. There we go. Alright. Galta, the Primal Hunger token. Goes to tokens. Easy enough. Alright, Cyrus's Room. Feels like a Prime thing. Alright, Corinna Art. I think we've already established that that was a thing. hesitant to delete the file. I'm just gonna move it into art. Alright. Let's see. Guy Fieri? What? Okay. I guess go to tokens? Alright. Heroic maps, Silt River maps. Can't really be sharing that. So let's throw that into my drive. Get it out of here. Alright, Julian Demetrius backstory. That makes sense. Kyra possessed. That looks good. We will throw that into art. Alright, Lutheria. I will just throw that into art. Maps underscore May. Oh. Just throw that in the trash. Alright, Masked White. That's cool. Alright, that goes into tokens. Let's see. Jankan. What? That Jankan looks so fucking cool. Well, I mean, that one obviously looks cool. He's so handsome. But this one. What? That guy looks awesome. Okay. Let's download that. That'd be cool. Alright. So, take all of these, throw those into the arts folder. Alright. Fates combined. We're going to be cooking with that. Feathered Raptors. We already did that. Beachside Bazaar. Fixed Bridge. Can't really share that anymore. So let's get that up here. Okay. Gabo token. What's this? Tiger Pirate. Jimmy? This isn't Skull and Shackles. What are you doing here? I mean, looking like a snack, but Jimmy, you gotta go back to where you belong. Alright. Go to your campaign. Jesus Christ. Okay. Gabo token. That was a good one. Alright. Cyclops Blind. Daughter of Pythor. Dragons. Oh, those are adorable. Dwarven Tankers. Okay, that goes here. Alright. Feathered Raptor. Fates Combined. Dragons. Daughter. Plop. Plop. Oh, that looks cool as hell. Why are you in there? It beats me. Alright, okay. This will go to art. Okay, then we've got... I feel like we are making some progress. Maybe. Thumbnails. We don't need to keep thumbnails. I don't know why thumbnails are in here. I mean, those are some great thumbnails. These are some quality thumbnails. Maybe they're in here because they're just so good. Damn. Those are all some great thumbnails. What about this? Okay, here. We got this. Oh, jeez, some good thumbnails here. Did I just put my favorite thumbnails in this folder? Well, whatever. We're gonna delete them. Here we go. To trash. There is no Mythic tonight, Lex. 4 out of 5 players couldn't make it, so I'm trying to just get a ton of prep done tonight instead. Odyssey entrance to Versi Temple. Good. Olive Sprigs. That's fine. Go to art. Okay. Odyssey Boreal Vineyard. Go to art. Noble Court. Nice. Noble Court lit. Fantastic. Nether Seas Postcard. It goes to art. There we go. Nether Seas Test GIF. I don't know where to put that. Put that in chapter 7. Yeah. Alright, Necropolis maps fixed. I don't mind sharing those out because if you have the Roll20 version, you can actually run the Necropolis. At least you couldn't a while ago, so I'll just throw those in the maps. Alright. Nightmare Spire, we'll throw into art. The Courts, we'll throw into maps. Alright, Meteor Crash Site. Yep, that goes into maps. Cetus, adorable. Cerberus Stronk. I love that Cerberus, so cute. Baby Copper Dragon, adorable. Axehead, the axe. Oh. Autumn Tower. Okay. Alright, these are all arts. So we'll just take all that. Put it in art. Yep. Okay, what do we got here? We got Bone Naga. That would go to here. Okay. Isle of Time. Yeah, this is prison. That is a map. Put in the map section. Alright. Now this is island. That's also a map. Put it in a map folder. Young Fates. Okay. So just put you in art for now. Okay, we're getting there, guys. We're getting there. Oh my god, maybe we're not. Jesus. Alright, so all these are art. Okay, Fire Island Caves. Those go into maps. Are you Fire Island? You're just a picture of people hanging out. Get that. Alright, Garzoon. Art. Goblin King. Oh, now this is a different token because he's the king now, guys. It's a different token. Alright. Let's see. Galaron. Art. Great Games Recap. That would definitely go to Mythic. No, Prime. Right. Label. Map overlay. All goes to maps. Let's see. Handmaiden of the Fates is art. Alright. False Hydra token would go to tokens. And Themis Crowd would go to tokens. Art. Sound like a seal. And then all those go to art. Art. Alright. You were talking about Marathon Prepping Mythic this morning, so the prophecy came true. It sure did. It sure did. Yay. Let's see. Labels. Throw those in maps. I mean, this is just prep I had to do. So, like, it sucks, but, like, had to do it. Let's see. I'm actually just going to put that in the Regia folder because I know that it's a Regia. Art for their Arcanoloth, looking great. Araignée art. What's this Araignée look like? Ooh, that's a cool looking Araignée. Oh, shit. Damn, that fire. Holy shit. That's some World of Warcraft fan art right there. It's Sylvanas having a rough time. God damn, that's some fucking cool art. Oh my god. Jesus. Alright, so that goes there. Chef Gordon Ramses. He's gonna die next week, I guess. He's supposed to die today, but he'll die next week. Let's see. Dragon Beach. That's a map for sure. Alright. All of this is modifications to the Fire Island map, so that goes to map. Hexia Interior, that's a map. Made with a tile set. Let's see. Ooh. How come we never use this one? Dang, that's fucking cool as hell! Wow. Okay. I sort of like that map. We didn't get to use it in Prime. Alright, I'm going to download that. Balloonicles can go to art. Sure, it's art. Goblin Dragon. How many SIBO tokens could there possibly be? Is he like, he's like the reset of this campaign. Golden Heart label goes to maps. Egg goes to art. Copper Dragon badass. I mean, do you consider yourself a bad? I don't think you're that badass looking. Get in the fucking folder. All right. Art. Art. Go. Hey, look, I can't scroll down anymore. That's progress. Ooh, look at that cutie. All right. Rename. Baby Dragon Rathalos Red. Alright, throw that into art. You're not labeled either. What are you? Oh, adorable. Rename. Caledone Pelican. Unmodded. Alright, art. Oof, we did it, guys. Once upon a time in ancient Greece, there was a fearless leader. Alright, so we can actually just take that and put that into Mythic Star Wars. So we're going to take that, and we're going to... Yeah, we're going to go ahead and delete it. Alright, and then here in Mythic Star Wars... I think I actually just shortened that down. It's fine. We'll just leave everything like this. Okay. And then we'll close that, because we never have to worry about Mythic Star Wars again. Can't hurt us anymore. Creation notes, miscellaneous books, Mythic Odyssey, the Dragonlords, Player's Guide to Piety. I think we're there. I think we made it, guys. So we got just a notes document now. Just a notes document. Beautiful. Alright, great work, team. Great work. Okay, so we're going to put that over here and this over here, and we're going to close this up like this. Oof. Okay. Okay. Let's check out our milestone leveling. This file's been deleted. Okay, well then we should probably delete this link, little lady. Alright, and then let's see. Go in here, and we're going to put milestone, and try to figure out where our mythic milestones went. Odyssey of the Dragonlords milestone leveling. Okay. Alright. This was not my chart, I don't think. I'm gonna unstar this. This was just somebody in the community made this. So I'm gonna remove that. Alright. Odyssey speedrun. I see you. I see you. You little monster. I see you. I think it's covered in my endgame notes. So let me see. We could probably just ditch this. Winning the battle of Mutual skill level 14, collecting 2 of the Divine Air from Fairness, Nether Titan, 3rd Nether Titan, 4th Nether Titan, saving the world, deal with the Empyreans, Godhood. Wah. Wah. That's the weak sauce. Okay. So we'll just delete that. Alright. We could do a final check-in on some piety. That wouldn't really be a bad idea. Let's see. Mythic Piety. Mithril Forge, Mythic. Wow, that ain't much. Then we're just gonna delete this document. Move to trash. All right. Mythic Great Games document. They had their own Great Games document. I find that hard to believe. Wow, there's like people in here. Who the fuck's in here? Who put a bunch of chili peppers up here? This is why you shouldn't allow commenting on a document. What is the formatting with this? You monsters. What the fuck did you guys do? Ooh, I'm mad now. Who formatted this? Who did this? Who did this? Alright, listen. We're not adding a fucking footer. No. You don't tell me where to put commas. Get out of here. Go. Nope. Why is there a pensive thing here? Oh my god. Get out of here. Okay. You also get out. You know what? You guys have lost your commenting privileges. Unreal. Get out of here. Okay. Easier rules. Fine. I've seen it both ways, Dan Brown. Alright, let's see. I mean, one way is wrong, but I have seen it both ways. God damn. I never should have looked at this document. Okay. Jesus. Here you go. Hold on. Is there a way to just destroy all comments? Nope. Okay. $10 more? Yikes. Okay. It's like every time someone pensively hit the spacebar on their keyboard. Lady of Coins could easily be planning something capturing Hatchery, for instance. You need a spice. Okay. That's a good comment. See, that was a good comment. You don't need to add space 2 times. Okay. So, let me see what I can do here to try to fix the formatting here. We're going to go here and hit this. Alright. And then we're going to go to File, Page Setup, and go 0.5. Okay, that works. You know what? Here, Page Setup. We will make it pageless. Headers, footers, columns, and watermarks won't be visible in pageless formatting. Yeah, that's fine. Looks lovely. Looks like it's trying so hard to be another program. Alright. Cool. Okay. Right. 193. 316 errors? Oh my god. Well, anyways, we don't need this. I don't know why I clicked on it. So let's get rid of that. Let's shake this so it remembers we're still here. Alright. Odyssey, chapter 4 and 5. We're well past that. Alright. Excited about my Mythic party. Well, that's fun. He was so young and innocent 3 years ago. Let's see. Let's grab this. That. Man, what is in this 21-page document? Odyssey of the Dragonlords content. 5e notes. recommended milestones. Again, not like a huge fan of those milestones. Pronunciation guide, GG monsters, gambling, rumors about starting party, more music links, loots. This document is a fucking disaster. Like, okay, that's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I'm gonna just say that, man, I don't know. We're gonna call it early notes, and just never look at it again. Goodbye. All right, Thylean piety. How do you have piety when your gods are gone? That's a question. So I do want to look at that. And I want to find an actual Mythic notes document that we can use. So do we have one that's called like Mythic Endgame or something? That'd be pretty good. Ah, good. Mythic Endgame. I was wondering where you were. All right. Let's see. Piety update. One last time. Okay, so let's do that real quick. And the people in the party are Sibo, Maya, Andronicos, and Julian, and that other guy. What was that? Ah! Just crying again. Alright. Alright. Sibo, Maya, Andronicos, Julian. Someone on chat this morning suggested I get a second number pad, which I guess you can do. Let me see. Amazon. Extra number pad. Well, look at that. It even comes in Bluetooth flavor. It's only $6.99. USB numeric keypad. Okay. Can you have an extra numpad and a keyboard numpad? Question mark. Some apps insist that you must use a numpad, in which case you can use auto hotkey to add a numpad to your keyboard. No, man, I want to use like 2 numpads. Can I have 2 numpads at the same time? Can I get an extra numpad to register different inputs? There you go. I want to get a cheap extra numpad alongside my keyboard so that I can bind shortcuts to make my 3D modeling workflow quicker. Is there any way to have the keys on the numpad be empty keys so that when I hit 1 on the numpad, it won't perform a shortcut? That's exactly what I want. What is the answer? Look through the software that comes through the device and with the modeling software. While you may or may not be able to have the extra key bindings that aren't attached to the pre-existing keys, you can sometimes be sneaky with modifiers such as Control and Shift. That's not a good answer. The guy wants to know if he could have 2 numpads. I use one of those, but they just register as regular keyboards. The default mapping for most of those keys is just standard left half of the keyboard keys. In the Razer software, you can assign those keys to anything you want, but then they just act as that key. So if you assigned a macro to the 1 key, it would fire whenever you press 1 on the Orb Weaver, Tartarus, as well as on your default number. No! To get what you're after, you need to assign them something else, but then that key would be duplicated. They don't have a unique definition. Aww. I mean, I have my Steam Deck. Yeah, I have my Steam Deck. So, like, if I hit this button on my Steam Deck, but here's the thing, like, on the Steam Deck, you still have to have, hotkeys. So if I hit this button, it does that, and it's supposed to play sound, which it's not doing. It's kind of weird if I did this. So it does it here, and it doesn't do it there. That's kind of a pain in the ass. So yeah, I guess I could just use... I guess that's what the Steam Deck is supposed to be doing. Extra hotkey. Add a Bandier one-handed mechanical keyboard support. Hotkeys. One-click start. 9 fully programmable keys. That sounds pretty good. Huion key dial mini Bluetooth programmable keypad with dial 5 keys, anti-ghosting, 18 customizable keys, wireless shortcut keyboard. Oh baby, that sounds pretty fancy. The new Hui 12 key mechanical gaming keyboard, one-handed keypad, USB-C wired OSU keypad, programmable and hot swappable keyboard. That one looks pretty good too. Let's see. Oh baby. Yeah, look at that bad boy. Look at that bad boy. All right, I'm gonna add it to my wish list for later. Add to list. All right, we might come back for you, son. Might come back for you. Yeah, I mean, my Steam Deck's cool and all, and I probably could just solve the problem with that. I don't know. I like just using my number keys because they're right there. But yeah, I mean, I could get into the habit of having like extra buttons off to the side, I guess. I don't know. Or I could train myself to not use the number keys when I'm doing document editing, but I do a lot of document editing, so it feels like a hard thing to unlearn. Oh, Oren's the last guy. There we go. So let's see where they're at. All right. Nah, we can put them in order. That's fine. Okay. The last time we checked piety was quite some time ago. According to the details, it was January 1st of 2023. Jesus Christ. Have we just not been checking piety? Have they just not done anything pious? Let me see. With these guys, it's all going to be a wash, right? Like with these guys. I mean, it'd be cool to know where they stand at the end. So I would say that because Kyra likes, you know, she like a bad boy. You know what I'm saying? Sorry, Anastasia, but she like a bad boy. So at least Mythic Kyra do. I would say that she really likes Andronikos kind of spitting in the face of the gods. Valis is just over him. He's an idiot. He's a fool. He's a musclehead. He's an embarrassment. Mitros is like, sorry about fucking up your whole family line. Are we still cool, homie? So we'll keep her at a 30. Pythor is like, yeah, fuck the gods, meathead for life. And Vulcan's like, yeah, man, gods suck. Good job. So I'll keep all those the same. Sidon, not a fan. I'm gonna be honest. He's not really a fan. Lutheria, not a fan. They can't remember who he is though. Thylea, I'm gonna say that Thylea is not a fan anymore. We're gonna tank that. Kentamine likes the strength. I'm gonna give him a 25 for Kentamine. Versi's dead, so we don't need to worry about that. Fates can't remember who he is. Helios can't remember who he is. Narcissus thinks he's a cool guy, but his behavior lately has been a bit brutish. I'm going to lower him to a 25. And the old gods, they have no fucking clue who this guy is. So, alright, let's head over to Julianne. Julianne of Mitros. Yeah, Kyra thinks he's okay, but he's just... Oh, absolutely. Yeah, here. We'll give him 100 from Kyra. There you go. So let's see. Julian. Kyra likes Julian a lot. It's like her only biological child, but he's kind of a mess. And he's kind of a stick in the mud now. He used to be fun. And she's pretty sure he's going to hate her when he realizes that she's a horrible monster. So preemptively, she's just going to assume that he hates her, and she'll drop to a 15. Valis thinks that Julian is just a fucking idiot. So, you know what? I'm going to tank hers also. Mitros is like, he's doing okay. Pythor is like, I like the brass balls in that boy, so sure. Vulcan, same way. Sidon's like, I don't think I could hate you any more than I already do. Negative 500. Lutheria is like, oh, did you kill thousands of people? That's very out of character for the heroes. It must have been Julian's influence. 50. Thylea's like, you killed all those people. You're a bad man. Actually, Thylea probably doesn't care, but she's starting to not like the party very much. So we're gonna have to put it at 0. Kentamane's like, some ballsy move there, knocking down that tower. Respect. Versi is dead. The Fates. I mean, the characters aren't really doing anything to stop them, so it's whatever. Helios. I mean, he thinks Julian's all right. Here's a 15 for you, son. Narcissus thinks Julian's doing great, so we're gonna put him up to a 30. And the old gods, they are not really in the running just yet. Okay, that brings us to Maya. Kyra likes Maya. I mean, Maya's very likable. Valis likes Maya. You know, Maya's very likable. Mitros likes Maya. Good stuff. Pythor likes Maya. Vulcan likes Maya. Good shit. Sidon, gonna be honest, not a big fan, but thinks that Maya just got in with the wrong crowd. Lutheria really doesn't like Maya. But it's warmed up to her a little bit, so it's just negative 50. Thylea, she's gonna drop to 50. She thinks that Maya is starting to stray from the path. Kentamane also going to lower because his wife lowered. Versus dead. Fates think Maya is a joke, so that's fine. Narcissus thinks Maya is great. Helios thinks Maya is quite pleasant. Okay. Orin. He's okay. He's not like a bad boy in the right way. He's like a wannabe bad boy. So we're gonna put him at a 15. Valis is just fucking disgusted with Orin. But she understands that he did it for service, and he do have some wise ideas, so we're gonna give him a 15. What are you eating? Is it a bone? What's that? What do you have? Let me see it. Alright, you can have that. That's fine. Okay. Let's see. Mitros and Orin. Yeah, I mean, she kind of gets what he's about. Pythor, listen. Listen. When an evil, dangerous woman convinces you to do anything, Pythor understands. 50. Vulcan sort of understands, but he thinks you got to be better than that. Drop into 15. Sidon, not a fan. Not a fan. Negative 100. Lutheria, love him. Absolutely adore. He's the best. Thylea, drop it to 10. Kentamane, that boy got potential. 25. Versus dead. The Fates think Orin is hilarious. So there we go. Helios, he was impressed. He thought he was pretty cool. We'll go with 20. Narcissus. He's kind of cute, a little edgy, but like not in like a scary way. So give him a 15. Old gods, they've heard about him. They've heard about him from Lutheria, so we'll put him at like 15. All right, Sibo and Kyra. Kyra can't quit this dude. He's a practical joker. He's irresponsible, but somehow still capable. He's always taking crazy risks. It's what she. It's. If she was a little halfling man, she'd want to be like Sibo. Valis feels that there is a fool's wisdom there, and he's never been, rude to her or disrespectful like some other people, and he's not related to her, so she doesn't have to be embarrassed by the bullshit that he pulls. It's like if she could somehow unrelate herself to Kyra, then she would like Kyra, and that would be Sibo. Mitros thinks that he's okay. Pythor thinks he's fucking rad. Vulcan has kind of come around to him a little bit. We got a 40 there. Sidon, I mean, he doesn't like him. You know, the dude got taken in by his daughter. And, you know, like, sure, get a negative 50. There you go. And then we've got Lutheria. Lutheria thinks Sibo's hilarious. There you go. Got a 50. Thylea isn't sure about Sibo. She thinks Sibo might be her best chance of getting through to the heroes. Because Maya is maybe compromised. So we'll leave it there. Kentamane, he likes the balls on that little halfling. 30. Versi is dead. So 0. The Fates, not a fan. They're not a fan. But he hasn't done anything bad yet, but they still remember that he was working against them, so they haven't forgiven him. Helios thought he was a pretty nice guy. And Narcissus thinks that he is funny and sweet. Stay sweet all summer. And then Old Gods, they think he's cool. I mean, at least the one he carries around in his pocket. All right, so I will send these piety scores over to the players. So as they suffer from babyitis, they at least... All right, updated your piety scores. All right. Pipe. All right. Will you stop going through the trash? What the... Stop it! It's not a mini fridge. Oh, yeah. Waddle out of the room. Bastard. All right. So piety update one last time. We don't need to do anything here. We'll just do that. And we're good to go. Cool. All right. Oh, okay. Oh no, I'm sad again. I'm crying. Ah, this is terrible. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna have to figure out some other key maps. This is just getting a little tricky over here. Just start randomly crying. No, I don't want you to make a fucking emoji face. Oh my god. Yeah, so we'll have to look at... I feel like yeah, this can cry, dude. See? Here. This is how prepping high level D&D. This is how prepping high level D&D makes me feel. Actually, sometimes prepping Mythic high level makes you feel like this. Anyways, let's get back to it. All right. Let's see. So we got that taken care of. Hey, at least we got something done in our prep stream in an hour and 15 minutes. No, we sorted the drive. We got our notes consolidated. That was good. All right, so piety is sorted. Synergy feats. All right, let's crack open Julian of Mitros and see what is inside. Also, why does this not pick up Julian down here? That's weird. That's very weird. Whatever. Julian is a level 7 artificer. And then his under the hood. Nope, under the hood. Jesus Christ. All right, hold on. His under the hood. All right. Jeez, he's never going to get a level 12 feat. Damn. He split his classes. So, I mean, I told him not to multi-class. He asked if he could, and I said he could. But, damn, it cost him big time. Oh, the Ditto face can blush now, too. Hold on. It couldn't blush before. But, Like maybe I see another Pokemon, you know what I'm saying, and then and that other Pokemon is looking mighty fine. So I'm like, oh, oh my, look at that Slowpoke over there. Anyways, okay. So let's see. All right. Yeah, no, yeah, it's fine. It's fine. I mean, I can clip it. I'll clip it off of YouTube, and then we can share it with them at the end. Usually a level or two dip isn't bad, but such a large split, man. Yeah, I don't know what to do for him, honestly. He's gonna get a big robot. I mean, that's kind of cool. You know what I'm saying? He gets a big robot out of it. He's like the gifted one. The gifted one gets a lot of shit anyways. So, I'm not too worried about it. I'm not too worried about it. He might get to level 12 eventually. Unless he's just planning to do an even split all the way up. In that case, I mean, that really sucks, but it is what it is. I think he would have been happier if he had done Clockwork Sorcerer like his grandma. And I might offer that to him. Clockwork Grandma. Might offer him to be like, hey, buddy, you ever thought about not worrying about armor? But he really likes the idea of being like Greek Tony Stark. So I don't know. Like his spell progression's just abysmal because like isn't a artificer like a half caster? So he's only got like 1.5 the spell slots. They really are a very low magic party. Like you guys, if you're following both series, you're gonna notice that they will start to struggle hard in these higher levels because they don't have good magic. They don't. I mean, Druid is fucking terrible, unless it's Moon Druid, and I mean, it's not. You know. Is he getting an Iron Man Hulk Buster? Ooh, oh, that's pretty cool. I like that. Yeah, that's a good idea, Red. That's a fun thing to add. Okay, so let's do, very smart. Red, smart guy. Good stuff. Mythic Odyssey's Endgame. We're zoomed in a little bit more than I wanted to be. What about 150? There we go. Alright, Mythic Odyssey's Endgame, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so we're going to put this at the top. Cool shit not to miss. Alright. Artificer. Julian. Mastering the Colossus of Pythor. That's good. God damn it. Keep crying. Ah! Okay. Yeah, we have to move these hotkeys onto something else. I mean, we would have died like 7 times without Hypatia. Oh, no, it isn't a joke. Like, Hypatia you guys kept Hypatia alive so that Hypatia could do most of the high-level D&D stuff. And that's just how it is with this magic system. Like, you had to have her. Alright. So we'll put Hulk Buster. There we go. Alright, cool. Cool shit not to miss. Miscellaneous stuff to address. Go. And we'll turn all this into this. Alright, Julian Epic Feat. Honestly, unless he did a full respec, this will never happen. Look for opportunities to let him shine or gain minor boons related to his build. Fantasy. Alright. Level 16 epic feats for everyone except Julian? Question mark? And then I'm gonna put, maybe for equity and balance, we just skip the level 16 feats. Less work for me. Less to track for players. I think that's what we're gonna do. I think that's what we're gonna do. Fuck it. I don't want to do level 16 feats for these guys. It's not that I don't like these guys. I just think they get overwhelmed like really easily. I don't know how best to say this. In Prime, you had Remy and Red, who not only were very good at playing their own characters, they were very good at playing everyone else's characters. And yeah, Reset and Terry playing Reset is another. They were just very strong players. I think Scarlet is a strong player, but Scarlet would show up very tired sometimes, right? Because she work all the time, you know, saving animals' lives and shit. And she would have 3 people to help her play the wizard. And then, and it's not a bad thing because she never got upset about it. She never messaged me and said, hey, these guys need to stop backseat driving my character. She was like, this is a complicated fucking character, and I'm okay with getting some advice and some help. And then Stone, you know, he's like a single dad. He working all the time. He would show up sometimes like 20 minutes after the session started, and like he had probably the simplest character, and even then, everyone was working together to help him keep track of it. These Mythic guys, they're great role players, and they're great people, but they are not as skilled at D&D as like the Prime players. Like, if I give them the same amount of fiddly bits that I gave Prime, they're just gonna be overwhelmed, is my opinion. So they're already overwhelmed, and they're only like level 13. So like we can't pile too much stuff on them. So I don't know. I don't have to keep defending my stance, but that's why we're not gonna worry about level 16 feats for them. So journal entry death count, unlikely to need it. I don't think they will try to kill Lutheria. But it would be good to get it updated. Alright, so I'm just gonna put in general Mythic. Can I get a general head count, comma, how many times has each of you died during this campaign? Alright. Oh, yeah. Like, his build, that, you know why, Red? Because his build was basically, it was basically like a super moon druid. It was basically like a super moon druid. Yeah. I mean, it was just a strong party. You guys just had a very strong party. Like, you were strong players with a strong party, and you just kind of met everything that came at you and, like, took care of it. Mythic, they are built around role-playing. Like, they really are. And that's great. It's really great. But it's going to make high-level play very difficult for them. And I'm already seeing that it's going to be very difficult for them. Yeah. Well, remember, because the more you have died, the more powerful Lutheria's abilities are going to be against them. So let's see. Locations of golden apples. I no longer think this is relevant. Question mark. All right, cool. And then I have this on here like forever and a day. I must really like the art for this. Yeah, I think I already made this into a token, I want to say. All right. Now let's go to Chapter 9 Prep. All right. So, Mythic changes. All B team is slotted at all times. All recruited alliances provide layer action for the party to use during the fights. And then we started making, yes, we started making all of the things. There were a lot of things. Jesus Christ, there were a lot of things. Okay, we left off at Netherseas, Mithraforge, Kraken, and then the OG Titans, which they also have managed to save Hergeron, which Prime did not save. Well, I'm assuming they're going to succeed. I don't know. They could still fuck it up, but... Gaius. I have a post-it from Gaius that says, I won't forget what you did. Thank you to Orin for kindness shown to a wayward shoulder. Yeah, that was good. That was a good scene. Academy of Mitros. I guess. I guess. Alright, let's go and bring up the robot for that. Odyssey, the Dragonlords, Mythic, Chapter 9. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Alright. The next nation we need layer actions from is actually the Academy of Mitros. This is a college of philosophy, science, and magic located within the great nation of Mitros. The layer actions should probably be themed around arcane magic, science, and learning? Sure. Go for it. Alright, so the Academy of Mitros, a bastion of philosophy, science, and magic, offers splendid canvas to craft layer actions that utilize... Yeah, you just talk so fucking much. Arcane Overload, sounds fun. Scientific Paradox, and Scholar's Shield. Ooh, I know a fun one that would be pretty cool to add. But I don't know if we're gonna bother. It's just adding 4 of them? That's so many. Yeesh. Okay. I've got to make my own GPT where it's like non-conversational, like you're not allowed to talk. Shh, stop it. No one wants to hear. Just give me the information I asked for. All right, Academy of Mitros. All right, that's looking like a hot mess there. Okay. Let's see. The next nation to design layer actions for is the Mithril Forge. This is an industrial city founded by dwarven smiths and miners, reclaimed by the heroes of prophecy, comma, it is the seat of power for Vulcan, god of crafting, and his lady love, the Art of the Forge? What is it? The Forge Spirit? Forge Spirit? Spirit, comma, a Salamander Priestess. Let's see. Since its recovery and restoration, it has become home to Thylean dwarves, gnomes, and craftsmen of all heritages and races. Period. Enter. Alright. So while it's cooking over there, let's see what Academy of Mitros was suggested. Emru, thank you. I run too many games. Yeah, I'm having trouble knowing what is what in any particular timeline. It's pretty hard. Let's see. Alright, Arcane Overload. Description. Harnessing the raw energy of the accumulated magical artifacts and knowledge within the Academy, the scholars channel a burst of arcane power to overload enemy spellcasters and empower their own spells. Mechanic. On initiative count 20, losing initiative ties, the Academy can target enemy spellcasters within 100 feet. These targets must make DC 17 Intelligence saving throw. On a failed save, they lose access to their highest available spell slot as the arcane energy disrupts their magical focus. That's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. Allies within the same range can choose to regain a spell slot of up to 3rd level. Oh, that's pretty nice. Okay, that's pretty cool. Scientific paradox, utilizing principles of science and paradoxes that boggle the mind. The Academy creates an area where normal physical laws are temporarily suspended. That sounds crazy, causing confusion and disarray among enemy ranks. On initiative count 20, blah, blah, blah. A 40-foot radius zone centered on a point within sight becomes a zone of paradox for 1 minute. Within this zone, gravity fluctuates and directional orientation shift. Enemies starting their turn in the zone must succeed on a DC 16 Wisdom saving throw or spend their turn moving in a random direction determined by the DM, as their senses and perceptions are skewed. Okay, that's kind of cool. Scholar's Shield. The scholars and wizards of the Academy conjure a massive shield of shimmering magical energy that protects allies from attacks and spells, illustrating the protective capabilities of their advanced knowledge. Mechanics on blah, 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 blah. A shimmering shield forms over a 60-foot diameter area centered on a point chosen by the Academy. Allies within the shield gain +2 to AC and advantage on saving throws against spells and magical effects. That's pretty good. The shield persists until the start of the next layer action, representing a formidable barrier made of concentrated magical force. And Enlightenment Flash. The Academy unleashes a brilliant flash of enlightened energy that enhances cognitive abilities and stuns those unprepared. Oh, I don't like where this is going. This is like the two things I hate most, Flash of Genius and Stun, in the same ability. A blinding flash of light bursts forth from a central point within the layer. Enemies within 60 feet, goddamn, must make Constitution save. On a failed save, they are stunned, overwhelmed by the intense flood of knowledge and light. Allies in the same receive a burst of insight, gaining advantage to their next ability check or saving throw as their minds are briefly elevated to heightened clarity. Fuck that. Okay, so we're gonna do Enlightenment Flash, aka actually bomb. Alright. We're just gonna say enhances cognitive abilities with its intensity. There we go. Mechanic. For 1 round, all PCs can use a +5 Flash of Genius once each. This still requires a reaction and meeting all the other requirements of that ability. Alright, that's pretty cool. So then we've got nope, don't translate it into Japanese. Just, oh my god. Alright, this Scroll up to the top. Mithril Forge. Alright, so while we'll go and check that out, but we'll put another one in the oven, as it were, and that would be the Nether Seas. Okay, the next nation to design layer actions for is the Nether Seas. This is the underworld of Thylea, comma, the underworld where the dead go, period. Like Hades realm in Greek mythology. I don't want to think it's like the underworld, like a criminal syndicate or something. Let's see. Lutheria, Titan of Death and Dreams, has pledged her forces and magics in the battle for Mitros. The layer actions should reflect such themes and access to armies of the dead and power over life, death, and madness. Alright, so while it's baking those, let's take a look at these. The Forge's Blessing, Divine Energy of Vulcan, and the Forge Spirit. Here we go. Emru, for you, Red. Infuses the weapons and armor of the defenders, momentarily turning their gear into masterworks of dwarven craftsmanship. That sounds great at low level, but let's see what it does. The Mithril Forge's Divine Patrons bless up to 3 allies within the layer. Those allies' weapons and armor are enhanced. Aww. I mean, it's kind of cute. It ain't great. Alright, let's do the next one. Elemental Conduit. Harnessing the industrial and elemental power that fuels the city. The craftsman activates conduits that channel raw elemental energy across the battlefield, disrupting enemy formations. That sounds pretty cool. Alright, you can choose to emit a burst of flame or a surge of cooling air from the Forge's conduits that somehow are underneath the battlefield. That's some fucking video game anime shit right there. 60-foot line of fire or a 30-foot burst. I'd like that. It's mixing it up. DC 16, take a little fire damage, or are slowed from the cold air. Con save. Those are all really well designed. They're just not enough for what we need. Anvil's Shockwave. The ground trembles as the great anvils of the Mithril Forge are struck in unison from like 200 miles away. Okay. 50-foot radius, thunder damage, falling prone. Allies gain resistance to thunder and lightning damage. Okay. Shield of Craftsmanship. The artisans and craftsmen collectively create a magical shield that envelops a critical area, reflecting their communal spirit and protective instincts. On initiative count 20, losing initiative ties. Magical. I don't like any of these. I don't like. Oh wait, hold on. Let's keep going. This shield provides 3/4 cover to all within, granting a +5 to AC and dexterity saving throws against. Oh my god! Against attacks and effects that originate outside the shield. The shield lasts until the start of the. Oh, okay. Actually, that one's pretty good. All right. I'm gonna put winner. All right. I'm glad we got one good one out of all that. There we go. Let's let the game know that we're still here. Don't give up. Don't give up on us. Alright, let's go grab the underworld. Alright. We already did Fire Island, Nether Seas, taken care of. There. Okay. So now the rest are all kaijus, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The Kraken. All right. There are 6 more nations we must design, comma. But the remaining nations are, in fact, kaiju monsters. Exclamation mark. They are still aiding in the battle, comma, but are doing so directly, comma, hands on, exclamation mark. Alright, that sounds like good. Alright, so the first kaiju is... What's the Kraken's name? I always call him Trombonicus, but that's not really his name. Kraken. Okay. Traumacletes or Tramoof? Alright, hold on. Kraken. Tromocratus. There we go. Get out here, son. Tromocratus. There we go. Alright, the first kaiju is Tromocratus, comma, the Kraken. This massive giant, this massive squid is a potent spellcaster and master of storms and sea. Period. It is evil beyond comprehension and has no issues causing destruction, mayhem, and friendly fire with its layer actions. Enter. Let's go, Pudge Token. He is a cutie, though, isn't he? He's just a fucking cutie. Alright, so Quackin. So while we're working on that, let's see what the Nether sees. Ah, I'm angry now. Okay, let's see. No! I have done a lot of typing, I guess, with this VTuber, because this is really obnoxious. Alright. Nether Seas, Call of the Underworld. Description: Lutheria summons the spirits of the dead to rise from the underworld and aid her cause, manifesting as ghostly warriors on the battlefield. Blah, blah, blah. Spectral warriors. The warriors engage the enemy. Oh my god, she gives everyone... everyone gets spiritual guardians! Jesus Christ! Okay. Too long, didn't read. She gives everyone... spiritual guardians for one round. Jesus fucking Christ. Jesus fucking Christ. That's so fucking strong. Okay. Does this thing know Lutheria? Because, like, Mithril Forge, they're like, well, maybe they'll cause 3d6 fire damage. That would be pretty bad. They're like, oh, but Lutheria, yeah, she just gives everybody one of the best spells in the fucking game. Alright. Dreamweaver's Veil. Tapping into her realm of dreams. Lutheria casts a disorienting veil over her enemies, trapping them in a nightmarish illusion that skews their perception of reality. All enemies in 60 feet, shrouded in ethereal mist that oh, I'm gonna keep these and put them on her fucking character sheet. This is crazy. Enemies within the mist must make intelligence saving throws or become confused. Oh my god. Wow. They are not holding any ChatGPT was like, this Lutheria sounds fucking awesome. Okay, I'm just gonna give her all the best stuff. Jesus Christ. Good to know they're a fan. Okay. Right? Well, we'll just save nuking for someone. I don't really feel like nuking is her style, but Dominion of the Dead. Lutheria asserts her control over life and death, draining vitality from her enemies to heal her allies and strengthen the undead under her command. God damn. Targets 3 enemies within 100 feet. Each targeted enemy must take a con save or take 2d8 necrotic. This is the tamest one so far. And Lutheria or her undead allies within range heal the same amount. Aw, that's adorable. Potentially healing 68. That's cool. This represents the siphoning of life force to fuel the necrotic energies of the underworld. Well, this is high level D&D. I don't really know if this is gonna cut it. Mantle of Madness. Channeling her powers over dreams and insanity, Lutheria. Excuse me. Did I tell? Okay. Lutheria envelops the minds of her foes in madness, so in chaos. 50-foot radius. Wow, that's a lot of people. DC 17 charisma saving throw or gain one level of exhaustion. Oh my god. What the fuck? Okay. Due to the mental strain of resisting the encroaching madness, this can stack up to 3 times. What the? This is incredible. Okay. Well. I think, well, we're going to add these to her character sheet for sure. This will be the one that we add to the table. It's bananas, but it's fucking cool. All right. God damn. ChatGPT calling up Lutheria like, hey girl. Crash asked me to come up with some abilities for you, and don't worry. I came through, you know what I'm saying? Vulcan? Yeah, I don't know, like 3d6 fire damage? The best thing they had was like some shields. I don't know. Anyways, you have like a 60-foot aura of exhaustion, and you give everybody spirit guardians. You just normal stuff. Oh my god. Right? ChatGPT probably just looked up the art. They were probably like, "Oh, well, okay, hi." All right, let's see. It's Kraken time. Kraken. All right. Grab the Kraken stuff. I don't know when I would have found the time to do all this stupid prep, honestly. You know, like, all these guys, all of these layer actions are just going to get thrown onto their sheets. I'm telling you right now. Alright, so Quacken, you hold tight there. And first up is Halcyon. Halcyon. Ah! Fucking hey! I fucking hate this shit! Alright, hold on. What can I click on to not activate all these hotkeys? I'm fucking tired of this shit. Does okay. Takes my clothes off. Jeez. All right. I'm getting a little. You know what? I don't think that's gonna stay on my wish list for long. If you know what I mean. I think let's just order it right now. Compatible with Windows, Linux, and so yeah. Okay, just send it over. Okay. I feel like if I were to give Lutheria additional powers, I would decide stuff based on which of her siblings she stole Divine Sparks from. That's fair. That's fair. Well, that's something else we have to tackle. And all. Are you back for the trash can, you little monster? All right. I just keep being knocked around all over the place. It's so frustrating. Okay. Back to the chat. Here we go. The next kaiju is the Titan Halcyon. Okay. She was the Titan of Swiftness and Freedom, comma, but was imprisoned beneath a volcano for thousands of years. she was freed by the heroes of prophecy, comma, and now has volcano powers as well. I mean, fucking sums it up right there. Enter. Okay. You could put little stickers on each of the keys. Absolutely. Yeah. So that we just know, like, what to do. And that's what my Stream Deck looks like. And I probably should just use my Stream Deck. But, you know. I mean, I do use my Stream Deck. Listen. Mind your own business. Alright. So, let's see. Let's zoom in a little bit more. We're on the wrong document again. I'm so frustrated. Alright. The Kraken, Tempest Fury. Tromokratis summons a fierce storm that engulfs the battlefield, unleashing powerful winds, torrential rain, and deadly lightning. All creatures, see it listens, friendly fire. All creatures and flying objects are subjected to strong winds. Excuse me. Causing flying creatures or objects to be grounded unless they succeed on a DC 18 strength saving throw. Additionally, lightning strikes up to 3 random locations on the field, dealing 3d10 damage to any creature at a 15-foot radius of the strike. Oh, baby. With a DC 17 dexterity throw for half damage. Okay, I'm into that. Yeah, I said she was the Titan of Swiftness. In there. I said she was the Titan of Swiftness and Freedom, but she also had volcano powers. So let's see. That one's pretty good. Tidal Surge. With a mighty roar, Tromokratis causes the seas to swell and sends a massive tidal wave crashing onto the battlefield, sweeping everything in its path. In the direction of his choice. The wave travels up to 120 feet in a straight line. That is 50 feet wide. All creatures caught in the wave must make a strength saving throw, be knocked prone, and drag 30 feet in the direction of the wave, taking some bludgeoning damage. This action can alter terrain, creating difficult terrain and potentially damaging structures. Not potentially. And dealing quadruple damage to objects, unattended objects, fine. Unattended objects and structures. And ignoring hardness to unattended objects and structures. Yeah, that was pretty good. Ink Cloud Escape. What the fuck? Okay. Tromokratis. He squirts ink everywhere. Dragonlords squirts ink everywhere. Fills 100-foot. That's a lot of ink. That's a lot of ink. The area within the cloud is heavily obscured. It's like Splatoon. They just start playing Splatoon. Let's see. All creatures beginning their turn in the cloud must succeed on a DC 15 con save or spend the turn retching and really incapacitated. Holy shit. The cloud remains for 1 minute or until strong winds disperse it. Damn. That's good. That's good. Grasping Tentacles. Tromokratis unleashes its giant tentacles, seizing and crushing anything within reach. Tromokratis can target up to 3 creatures in 100 feet. Each targeted creature must succeed on a DC 19 strength saving throw. Why not? You had 18 on the other two, but 19 sounds fun for this one. I mean, it's 5e. There's no fucking rules. Just do whatever you want. Or be grappled. Well, grappled in this way, they take 3d8 bludgeoning damage. Oh no! At the start of each of its turns. A creature can attempt to escape by making a DC 19 athletics or dexterity. This one's fucking terrible. Just throw this one in the wait, hold on. Mechanic. Tromo can make 3 tentacle attacks. These are all made with advantage. It's not that hard to do this, computer. Come on. All right, here we go. I am so excited for these Halcyon ones, though. It's gonna be pretty fun. Not that they're gonna fight Halcyon, I don't think, but here we go. And before that, let's do Galaron. What was Galaron's thing before? Galaron. Wisdom was for Galaron. Okay. Um. Hmm. Hmm. Okay, hold on. Titans. Trying to figure out who had what. You know what I mean? Freeing the Titans. Titan children. Let's see. Yes, that's me. Thanks. Add a shortcut to drive. My drive. You have one shortcut. Yeah, that's fine. I want another one. I'm the boss. Guard. Drive. Patreon. Jesus Christ. 5e. Odyssey. Add. Okay, so Galaron. This is what Earth Cubed and Octoblivion, who are two very good. They're very good designers and DMs for this campaign. Galaron had swiftness. No, I had Halcyon with swiftness. Yeah. Wisdom on Galaron. Yeah, that makes sense. Wisdom. Okay. All right. You have the list. Post it in the chat, homie. Why are you keeping it to yourself? Let's see. Chandra's countdown. Wisdom was for Galaron. Okay. That makes sense. Alright. Let's see over here. Okay. The next kaiju is Galaron, comma, the Titan of Wisdom. He is strong, but and steady. He was petrified for thousands of years and has retained a stone-like body. In many ways, he is like a living mountain. He detests violence, comma, but has sworn to defend the heroes and the people of Mitros in the battle. All right, let's see what Halcyon has to say here. Volcanic Rush. Swiftness and volcanic power rushing across the battlefield in a blazing trail that scorches everything in her path. Halcyon can move up to her speed, which is insanely high. Or take 4d6 fire damage and be knocked prone by the intense rush of heat and force. Oh, that's cool. Fire damage and a prone is nice. Titans, Talius is crafting, Hergeron is strength, Galaron is wisdom, Prophecy is Versi, Beauty is Yala. I love that because my OG Yala is a living corpse, basically. Yeah, that's the list I was referring to. Thank you. It's excellent. I'm actually just going to copy this right out of chat. There we go. Thank you. Big yoink. Alright. And Freedom's Flame. Channeling her passion for freedom into a potent explosive force, Halcyon unleashes a fiery blast that seeks to liberate her allies and disrupt her foes. Okay, targets within 120 feet, 30-foot radius explosion erupts to the point. Enemies in the area must take a con save or be stunned. God damn it. Overwhelmed by the blast. Allies in the area gain freedom of movement as the spell. Shit. For 1 minute. What? Okay. That's pretty fucking good. God damn. Alright. Eruptive Leap. With a powerful leap, Halcyon causes the ground beneath her to erupt, sending molten rock and debris flying into the air, which then rains down around. You could, like, trick ChatGPT into just making awesome normal moves for your monsters by just tell her that they're their layer actions, so she goes real hard, and then be like, psych, those are just regular abilities. I think I'm gonna just do that from now on, because these are cool. You ask ChatGPT to make a monster in 5e, and they just make the same boring shit that there always is because they copy everything that already exists. This is the secret sauce right here, guys. Okay. Eruptive Leap. Leaps into the air, causing a volcanic eruption at the point she was standing. God damn. The eruption sends debris in a 60-foot radius. Dexterity saving throw or bludgeoning and fire damage. This area becomes difficult terrain. A 60-foot radius becomes difficult terrain? What? Okay. Lava chains. Halcyon summons molten chains from the ground, binding and burning her foes, symbolizing their struggle against the chains that once bound her. Aww. You can target 3 creatures you can see. The targeted creatures must succeed in DC 19 strength saving throw or become restrained by molten chains erupting from the ground, taking 3d6 fire damage at the start of each of their turns until they break free. That is very cool. A creature can attempt to break free while here, 3d6 fire damage, and burning. There we go. A creature can attempt to break free by making a DC 19 strength check as an action. It's okay. It gets confusing with Sidon's children having the same names, but Sidon's journal does a good job of differentiating them. Yeah, I think the journal is where it says what domains he wants to give to, like, each kid or something, or what their temperaments are, or something like that. I know that everybody put in a lot of work on the Odyssey server to figure this stuff out. I just stopped caring after a while. I've been doing this for like 5 years. It's five years of Odyssey. I'm getting a little burnt out on it. You know what I mean? Anywho, next up is Galaron. We are at the 2-hour mark for prep. Not bad. Let's go grab this. Oop. Oop. There we go. And then while that's baking, or no, before we read this, we'll put another one into bake. This one is Hergaron. Alright. The next kaiju is Hergaron, the Titan of Strength. Hergaron was transformed into a metallic statue and forced to hold a massive adamantine statue on his shoulders. Was forced to stand beneath the ocean waves, stand, here we go, stand on the ocean floor, there we go, hidden beneath the waves, comma, holding a massive adamantine statue, no, tower, bro, tower, on his shoulders. Period. He was freed by the heroes of prophecy he has retained his adamantine skin, comma, but now brings the power of raw primal strength to the battlefield. Okay. And go. Alright, so while that's cooking, let's look over at this. Galaron, Wisdom's Shelter. Galaron uses his massive stone-like body to provide a protective barrier for his allies, shielding them from harm. Galaron chooses a location within 60 feet to manifest a physical extension of his body, creating a wall of stone. This wall is 60 feet long, 10 feet high, and 3 feet thick. Provides cover for allies while obstructing enemy movement. The wall remains until Galaron dismisses it or it is destroyed. Okay, that's fun. Quake of Contemplation. Channeling his deep connection to the earth, Galaron sends a deliberate tremor through the ground to knock his opponents off balance and slow their advance while sparing his allies. Galaron causes the earth to tremble mildly but disruptively in a 100-foot radius centered on himself. Enemies in the area must make a DC 18 dexterity saving throw. On a failed save, they're knocked prone, and their speed is halved until the end of the next turn. Allies in this area gain a sense of grounding, providing them advantage on saving throws against effects that would move or knock them prone. That one's okay. That one's okay. Petrifying Gaze. Galaron gazes upon his enemies, attempting to impart a lesson of peace by temporarily turning them to stone. I love it. This is such good. It's so good. That's such a cool design. Galaron selects up to 3 creatures he can see within 120 feet. These creatures will succeed on a DC 19 Constitution saving throw, be petrified for 1 minute. A creature can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of its turns. Oh, that's fun. Ending the effect on a success. The action symbolizes Galaron's reluctance to harm, instead preferring to neutralize threats temporarily. And then Sage's Calm. Galaron emits a powerful aura of calm and wisdom, dampening the desire for violence in those around him. Galaron creates an aura of tranquility in a 60-foot area around him. Enemies must make a wisdom saving throw or be unable to attack until their next turn. I like that. As they are overwhelmed by sudden insight into the futility of violence. Allies in the aura gain a +2 bonus to AC and saving throw, reflecting the protective knowledge bestowed by Galaron. I definitely think that this is the right one. Sage's Calm. It's not very strong, but I think it's the most appropriate for him. Alright, so then next up is Hergeron. Died. Hergeron died. But he didn't die this time. In this timeline. Alright. It does. You know what it actually... Oh my god, it's happening again, isn't it? Hold on. Years of using my numpad are killing me right now. Okay, let's see. Alright, before we read Hergerons, we've got to punch in Yala. Yala is beauty. Alright. I'm in my chair now. That's fun. Hold on. There we go. There we go. Okay, so the next kaiju is Yala, the Titan of Beauty. Unfortunately, Yala was buried alive by her traitorous siblings. And her beautiful flesh rotted away. Now she appears as a towering corpse. Okay. She is filled with a bitter resentment and lust for violence and revenge. Period. She still seeks to create and protect beautiful things, even though she feels she will never again be beautiful. Alright. It kind of just reminds me of the Sanctuary spell. Like, it just kind of casts Sanctuary on the whole fucking battlefield, which is awesome. I like your idea, though, Red. If we made it like... one of those stack cards from Magic, like, they can attack, but they have to, like, take a debuff to attack, that would be pretty cool. Maybe instead of a save, they have to roll on sack to attack. That would be cool. Do I have personal lore for the different races? I think I do. I have like a history document that I wrote for Mythic because they were just a lot more interested in the campaign setting and the history and the lore, so I gave them like a lot more details than I gave to Prime. All right. So let's grab Yala. Oh wait, did we not do Hergeron yet? Oh, Hergeron's right there. Hold on. I just kind of zoned out for a second there. Alright. So, let's see. Yala. And then we've got to do Talius. Okay. The next Titan... Whoop, the next Kaiju... Right, Kaiju is Talius, comma, the Titan of crafting and creation. Alright. Talius was responsible for the creation of many animals, plants, and humanoid races. Period. He was taught by his terrible father, Kentamine, creating a perfect race of ant-men who, by design, would bring about the end of all individuality, creativity, and free will in the multiverse. For this crime, Talius was made a slave to his sister Lutheria, Titan of Death, and forced to pull her mighty war barge through the underworld's sea of acid for eternity. Period. During this time, his body decayed from the negative energies of the underworld and the acidic seas. His mouth was sewn shut, and his eyes as well. Period. Jesus. Despite his many torments, he only blames himself for what knowing that his folly could still destroy everything. He is filled with guilt and regret, but having been freed by the heroes, promised to aid them in the Battle of Mitros. Whew! Sorry to give it a whole fucking novel, but he's got a lot going on there. That face that chamomile makes when I'm drinking a soda or any drink is like so weird. It's like. Alright, so while that one's baking, let's take a look at what we got over here. Yala, Curse of the Forsaken Beauty. Yala unleashes a curse that reflects her tragic fate, warping the appearance of her enemies and sapping their will to fight. Yala targets up to 3 creatures she can see within 100 feet. Each targeted creature must succeed on a DC 18 Wisdom saving throw, or suffer the effects of her curse for 1 minute. Cursed enemies take a -2 penalty to AC in all saving throws, as their forms become twisted and their movement sluggish, reflecting Yala's own physical corruption and inner turmoil. I could do better than that. Hold on. D&D Beyond. Fomorians. Fomorians? There we go. Yeah, don't shy away. You know what I'm saying? Fucking give me a Fomorian giant power. Here we go. Alright. On a failed save, creature's cursed with magical deformities. There we go. Ooh, that in there. Shroud of Lost Beauty. Yala summons a spectral shroud that envelops the battlefield, dimming the light and chilling the souls of those who trespass upon her sorrow. Yala creates a shroud of dark swirling mist within a 60-foot radius centered on herself. This area becomes heavily obscured, and the temperature drops significantly. Enemies starting their turn in the shroud take 2d6 cold damage, and have disadvantage on wisdom and charisma checks. Checks? In battle? As they are, well, I mean, counterspells. As they are overwhelmed by feelings of loss and despair. Allies in the mist gain advantage on on stealth checks, moving unseen like ghosts of beauty lost. These are pretty bad. Guardian of Grace. Despite her decayed form, Yura's enduring commitment to protect beauty manifests in a protective aura around her cherished creations or allies. Yala selects one ally or precious object within 120 feet for 1 minute. The chosen guardian receives a protective barrier that grants resistance to all damage and immunity to... Holy shit! The barrier shimmers with a ghostly light, hinting at Yala's once radiant beauty and her unwavering resolve to safeguard what she loves. That's good. Solid. Alright. And then, let's see. Vengeful Reprisal. Yala channels her resentment and thirst for vengeance into a powerful retaliation against any who harm her creations. Yala can react to any damage dealt to her or an ally within sight on the previous round. She sends a bolt of necrotic energy at the attacker, regardless of the distance. It's like a aerial strike from outer space, from the Nyx, I mean. Requiring no attack roll. No attack roll! The enemy must make a con save, taking 4d10 necrotic on a failed save, half as much. Its reaction symbolizes Yala's relentless pursuit of retribution for the wrongs against her and her ideals. Yeah. This bitch is cool. All right. I like that. That's good. All right. And then Hergeron, Adamantine Slam. Hergeron uses his massive strength to slam the ground or an enemy with his adamantine fist, creating shockwaves or crushing foes beneath his power. Um, he performs a ground slam, just like Donkey Kong, or direct slam against a specific target. For a ground slam, he strikes the earth, then sends a shockwave out to a radius of 60 feet. All creatures standing on the ground. Again, you should not be on the ground at level 14, 15, 5th edition D&D. You should be in the fucking air, but that's okay. All creatures are standing on the ground, 3d10 damage, or be knocked prone. Alternatively, he can target one creature or structure to reach with and deal 4d10 bludgeoning damage. So 4d10 with a save. Did you not hear that this dude's like 1,000 feet tall? He's not gonna take 4d10 fucking damage. All right. Titan's Shield. With his adamantine skin, Hergeron provides near an impenetrable cover for allies. This one again. +5 to AC and Dex saves. Blah, 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 blah. Unyielding... This is like the least original so far. Unyielding March. Hergeron begins a slow, unstoppable march across the battlefield. Okay. Let him cook. Let's see what he got here. Trampling anything in his path. Hergeron moves up to his speed in a straight line, keeping in mind that his foot is the size of any battle mat. It's the size of any battle mat we have. Or be knocked aside. Take 2d8 damage. He's 1,000 feet tall. Oh my god. Primal Roar. Let's see what we got. These are fucking horrible. Hergeron unleashes a primal roar that embodies his incredible strength, instilling fear in his enemies and rallying his allies. It's a thunderous roar. 300 feet. Enemies at 100 feet must make a wisdom saving throw or become frightened. Bro, no, no one gets frightened anymore. Okay. This is 5e. We threw half the rules in the trash already. By level 5, we had thrown like a third of the rules in the trash. Allies in this range are emboldened, gaining temporary hit points, as they are inspired by his formidable presence and display of strength. This is our best shot of so we'll work on that. The rest of them are fucking terrible. Okay, and then the last one should be done. I think it's coming out of our easy bake oven. Let's see. Man, they really focused on his tragic backstory instead of giving him like new stuff. Maybe I hit the guilt too hard on this one. Let's see. Talius. Alright, Creations of Regret. Drawing upon his inherent ability to create, Talius spawns constructs or creatures that, while born from his regret, serve to protect and fight alongside the heroes. Talius can summon up to 3 constructs, CR2 or lower. Oh my god. This is a cool idea, though. We're in the right direction here. These beings are manifestations of his guilt, twisted in form but loyal in service. They obey Talius' commands and fight until destroyed or dismissed. This action represents Talius' continued, a bit troubled mastery over creation. Alright. Acidic Wake. The lingering effects of the Underworld's acidic seas still cling to Talius, allowing him to unleash a wave of corrosive acid that reflects his tormented servitude. Okay. A 60-foot breath weapon of acid. 4d6 acid. Bro. Like, why did you give Lutheria, like, literal nuclear weapons? And everyone else has just gotten, like, a pat on the back. Like, sorry about your luck, bro. Hey, try your best. Muffled Plead. Muffled Plead? Please, take this D off. Alright. Talius' sewn shut mouth muffles his words. I mean, they unzipped it, but go on. A sorrowful muffled cry. Enemies must make a saving throw, or they are deafened. Oh no, not deaf. No. Deafened in 5 feet. It's terrible. Allies within the sound of the sky gain a renewed sense of purpose. Okay. Blind guidance. Well, his eyes aren't sewn shut anymore. I should have told you that. I'm sorry. Talius grants up to 3 allies within 100 feet the ability to see through illusions, and predict enemy movements for 1 round. Let's see. These allies gain true sight. Oh my goodness. Outdoor range of 30 feet and advantage on attack rolls against creatures they can see. Oh. Yeah, boy, that one's pretty good. That's pretty good. I don't know how that has to do with creation, though. This one's going to take some work. It's going to take some work. All right. Now we have all of them designed. I only want 1 for each of these. So, for Talius, I like Creations of Regret. So what we're going to do is Creations of Regret. We're going to change the mechanic to be I like this one. Mechanic. Each PC gains the benefits of a level 2 spiritual weapon spell for 1 minute. This represents the created servant Talius has made. The spell... no, I think that's good. No, we need to change anything else. So that's what we're going to do for Talius. Highlight. Blue. Good. Oh my god, that's horrible. Alright, highlight. Dark blue. Alright, good. These other ones... nah. Yala. Solid. Guardian of Grace. Spiders protect the beauty, manifest on initiative count 20. Alright, so here we go. Mechanic. Yala selects 1 ally, or alright, so here we go. Have everyone vote who is the most beautiful hero of prophecy. Alright. Yala. For 1, Yala grants a short boon. For 1 minute, this chosen guardian receives a protective barrier that grants resistance to all damage and immunity, charm, and fear effects. Shimmers with ghostly light, blah, blah, blah. Perfecto. Boop. Alright. Ties can be resolved by opposed charisma checks. Nah, because I'll be the tiebreaker. I'll be the tiebreaker. Let's see. Vengeful. Okay, Hergeron. Hergeron's best shot is Primal Roar. Okay. So mechanic. Hergeron releases a thunderous roar, audible up to 3 miles. Audible up to 30 miles away. Miles, feet. Oh my goodness. Enemies within 100 feet who could hear the roar must make a DC 23 con saving throw. Period. And it'll just be 40 thunder damage, half. Save for half. Period. Allies, here we go. Allies within this range are emboldened, gaining 2d10 plus his con modifiers. Jesus fucking Christ. Alright, hold on. Hergeron, what's your Hergeron or Sword Titan? You'd have a 30 Constitution. Because you're a giant metal dude. So plus 10. Alright. So plus 10. Okay. That seems good. I mean, it ain't great. It's like chip damage to the battlefield, and then I like how 40 damage is chip damage. So that is this one. Done. Alright, let's move on. Galaron. We said this one. Sage's Calm. Okay, Mechanic. Okay, 60-foot radius. I wouldn't say around him. Let's just say Galaron creates an aura of tranquility on the battlefield. I'm not writing a fucking book. I can do whatever I want. Enemies within the aura must roll for sack. There we go. Or be unable to attack on their next turn as they're overwhelmed by sudden insight to the futility of violence. Allies within the aura gain +2 bonus to AC and saving throws, reflecting the protective knowledge bestowed by Galaron. That seems nice. I mean, for synergy, we could just say a boon. So, let's see. Allies of Galaron each roll for a boon. Oh, I got it even better. Allies within the aura. If one of Galaron's here we go. If an ally of Galaron declines to take hostile actions this turn, comma, they may roll for a boon. There we go. I like that. I like that a lot. Alright. So that one is a good. Good. Alright, Halcyon. I'm thinking Freedom's Flame. I love Lava Chains, but I just don't think there's going to be any bad guy that's going to give a shit about that in the battles of Mitros. Alright, so Mechanic. Halcyon targets a point she can see within 120 feet. 30-foot explosion erupts at that point. Enemies in the area must succeed on a DC. Here we go. Say DC 23 Dex saving throw. Or take 40 fire damage. And burning. Or half damage and no burning on a save. Alright. Period. Ain't fucking stunning anybody. Allies in the area gain freedom of movement as a spell for 1 minute. That's cool. That's cool. I love that. So success. I'm also tired of rolling dice. I kind of wish I had switched to flat damage in 5e a long time ago. Eruptive Leap. Nope, we don't need that. Kraken. I kind of listen. I kind of like Inky Cloud Escape. Let's see. On this course, the enemy emits the area is cloudy, obscured. All creatures beginning the turn in the cloud take poison. Or not even poison. They're just retching. I love that. So we're gonna put Ink Cloud Storm. There we go. and disorienting all. Period. Alright. This is why you don't team up with the fucking Kraken. Tromocratus emits ink, fills says massive cloud of ink that fills the battlefield. Period. The area is heavily obscured. All creatures beginning their turn in their cloud must make a DC 23 Constitution saving throw or spend the turn incapacitated. It's gonna be miserable. The cloud remains for 1 minute or until strong winds disperse it. So that's the secret. You gotta get rid of it then. All right, that's fantastic. Love it. So we'll do that. Okay. Nether Seas. Call of the Underworld. Yep, that one's so good. So, Spectral Warriors. There we go. Blah, 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 blah. Alright, go here and boop. Alright, scroll down. Mithril Forge. Shields of Craftsmanship. I don't like Shield of Craftsmanship. It's such a stupid name. We're gonna call it. We're gonna call it animated shield wall. That's way cooler. It's like 20% cooler. It's 20% cooler. All right. So animated shield wall. Well, you know what? We'll clean it up in post. That's fine. Are we in post? Who cares? All right. Mechanic. A magical shield of interlocking metallic plates and arcane energy forms in a 40-foot radius designated by the defenders. This shield provides 3/4 cover. That's very good. That's very, and I like, that is good for these fights. So that's really, really good. Academy of Mitros. Enlightenment Bomb. That's the one we're going to use. Moving on. Themis. Themyscreen Shield Wall. We already did like a shield thing up ahead. Former shield wall providing defense. Former shield wall at a location of their shores within the layer. The wall is 30 feet long, 10 feet. I do like that this is a wall spell made of women. The other ones with the dinosaurs and stuff, they're all kind of the same. I think we are gonna go with Wall of Women. Here. AKA Wall of Women. Alright. Good. Alright. Orisha. Master's Flurry. Orisian Masters unleash the Furious Strikes. Blah, blah, blah. Target up to 3 enemies within 30 feet. Each enemy must make a dex save or take some damage. Stance of the Stoic Guardian. Orisian warriors within the layer choose to stance in the next layer. Any Orisian warrior has resistance to all damage except psychic and gains advantage to saving throws against being charmed or frightened, embodying their emotional and physical fortitude. I like that. Path of the Wind. Orisians can manipulate the wind currents in the air for 1 minute. The air is filled with gusting winds that grant the following. Enemies have disadvantage to range attacks due to the erratic winds. Allies gain 10 feet movement speed, and wind propels them swiftly across the battlefield. Areas of effect or abilities used by enemies have 24% to veer off course. Oh, that's great. Allies flight speeds and jump distances are doubled. Damn, that sounds fucking cool. Alright, so we'll do that. Alright, Scorpion Island, Scorpion Surge. That's a little problematic. Combine into one, Ground Stomp and Call of the Liberated. Alright. So we're going to put Liberated Earth Shaking Hooves. There we go. Alright. Yep. Got it. Description: the centaurs, both cured and those still struggling with their scorpion nature, stomp the ground in unison, causing a tremor that disrupts and unbalances foes. X. The reverberations, bolstering their allied spirits and granting them the strength to persevere. Alright. Localized earthquake. Enemies in this area must succeed on a DC 20 dex save or fall prone. Symbolizing the raw... we don't need to symbolize shit. Just say or fall prone. Period. And then... You don't gotta make it the biggest statement of the Centaur's life. Let's see. The Centaurs let a powerful call that inspires allies. For 1 round. Saving throws against being frightened and charm effects receive temporary boost of 5 of 10 to their movement speed. We don't need to, again, talk about what it represents. Just give me the mechanics. Alright, so that is that. It really struggled with the Centaurs. It was like, Centaurs are kind of shitty, according to my research into 5e. And then it's like, you're right. Good job. You figured it out. Volcanic Fury. Tapping into the raw energy of the Heart of Flame, the shamans summon a surge of volcanic power. Oh, wait. Coolest one. Dinosaur Stampede. The lizard folk unleash a coordinated stampede of their dinosaur allies, led by a fearsome T-Rex, Triceratops, and Brachiosaurus, holding hands in public, trampling everything in their path. It's a DC 20 strength saving throw. On a field save, they take bludgeoning damage. We'll just say 30 bludgeoning damage, and are knocked prone. Us just say half damage or knocked prone. Here you go. This action symbolizes the raw... Again, I don't care about that. Allies witnessing this display gain an inspiration. Because, damn, that was a lot of dinosaurs. Alright. Perfect. Perfect. If you put this line... Because damn, that was a lot of dinosaurs, exclamation mark, into your published product, you're the best writer in the whole world. Alright? Listen, if you know any of these Paizo writers that are busy trying to look like the coolest, smartest kids in the world, ask them where those sentences are. Do you know what I'm saying? Where are those sentences? That's what we're here for. Alright, so grab this and good. Alright. Island of Dragons. That's not what this is called. It's called Dragon Island, and it's also called Hexonia. Enchanted Serenade. Hexia, using her bardic magic, performs an enthralling serenade that resonates throughout the layer. Choose to charm her enemies or inspire her allies. Enemies within 60 feet who can hear her must succeed. I like this. Hold on. Each PC receives a D12 inspiration die. This can be used to boost any D20 roll they make, or to reduce the D20 roll of an opponent. It uses a okay. Both of these uses require a reaction. Period. This die only lasts 1 minute. There we go. Perfect. Moving on. Alright, Isle of the Exiles. Echoes of lost power. The exiles, drawing upon the remnants of their former glory and power, unleash a surge of energy that revitalizes allies and disorients enemies. Exiles channel their collective willpower to either bolster their allies or weaken their foes. Allies within 60 feet can regain a spent spell slot up to 3rd level or gain advantage on the next attack roll, ability check, or saving throw. Enemies in the same area must succeed on a DC 20 Wisdom saving throw or suffer disadvantage on the next attack roll saving throw as the haunted memories of the exile's past achievements. I don't think they need to make a saving throw. Let's say they suffer. Enemies within the same range. It's just disadvantage. Like, I don't want to have to roll dice to roll dice. It's fucking stupid. Good. Perfect. Alright. Grab this. And go here. And boop. Alright. We're coming up on the 3-hour mark, and then I am going to call it. So, we're going to give it 15 more minutes, guys, and then I am going to call it, because I'm getting tired. Like, really tired. Maybe I have babyitis. I don't know. Freed Minotaurs of Mitros. Charge of the freed. The Minotaurs embodying their liberation execute a thunderous charge that shakes the ground. The action symbolizes them, blah, blah, blah. Scalds battle hymn. On issue 20, a Minotaur Scald sings an ancient hymn of war and freedom. Allies within 60 feet gain +2 bonus to attack rolls, damage rolls, and saving throws for 1 minute. That's pretty good. Enemies within the same range must make these or be frightened for the duration. Okay. Ancestral Guardians Vigil. Special Guardians manifest around the Minotaurs. Strike a Minotaur. Retaliatory strike from these creatures. Ooh, that's good. Additionally, these Guardians grant the Minotaurs and their allies resistance to psychic damage. Oh my goodness, that one's pretty fucking good. Alright, so that's the one we'll do. Alright, Indigo Islands. Ah, there's so many flavors. How do you choose? Alright, diversity is strength. Period. Roll a d6. Here, how about this? Roll, how about this? Choose 3 of the following? No. 3 of the following activate. There we go. Arcane Deluge. So we'll keep these kind of weak, and then we'll just have all of them. Because I think it's kind of cool if the Indigo Islands have all. It's the only one that the robot generated 6 for, so that's fine. Astoria. This is the last one. Nice. Divine Strategy. Inspired by Queen Honora's tactical genius and divine heritage, Astoria commanders on the battlefield implement a brilliant tactic that disrupts enemy forces and positions allies. I like that. Reposition 3 units or allied creatures within 60 feet, moving up to a new location. Does not provoke opportunity attacks and represents a sudden... Oh, I like that. Okay. So, how about this? For the next minute, whenever the layer action would start its turn, comma, the PCs choose its position 3 units or allied just 3 allied creatures within 60 feet move 30 feet in position. That's not directly this. Yeah, that seems really good. That's really cool. See, that's the kind of dynamic shit I was hoping for the whole time. Yeah, that's great. Okay, so then we're going to take all of those and put them onto their own table. So, here we go. Alright. Take this. And we're going to put Mythic, Battle of Mitros, Allied Layer Actions. Oh no, I'm crying again! No! How could this happen? All right, now I'm not crying and my hoodie's back on. I'll take it. We're still learning, okay? We're still learning. Allied layer actions, good. How about something that brings people back from the dead, like mass healing word? Yeah, none of them really had any like healing effects, right? That was kind of rough. We could try to refine it a little bit. Historia. There we go. Cool. And then we're gonna go to this one. I've got an idea, Red. What if we did Indigo Island? We'll say diversity is strength. Choose 3 of the following effects. Okay. And then it will be yeah, 7 seems like the right one. Okay, so dolphin. Right. Each PC can cast the shield spell once within the next minute. That seems good. 2 shark. Shark is wall of water. So let's just say shark. A delicious fish sandwich restores 50 hit points. Fish sandwich found in your belt pouch restores 50 hit points. 50 hit points to each PC. Maybe. Nah, I don't really like that. I don't like the fish sandwich thing. Shark. 1 PC is healed 50 hit points, and then we move on with our lives. Let's see. Ironclad convoy whale. Okay. Smart shopping. It turns out each PC remembered that they bought a potion of healing, BB, right before this fight! Exclamation mark. Add 1 to each PC's sheet. Alright. 4. Mischief and Mayhem Eel Tribe. Okay. Galarian Goblins unleash chaos across the battlefield, setting traps and sowing destruction. Okay. Alright. Am I crying again? God damn it. Let's see. Eel Tribe. Cast the following spells in order. Grease, Snowball Swarm, Wall of Fire. Each has a DC of 20 and is cast at its lowest level. Alright, Siren's Call, Gull Tribe. Okay, 3, charm your enemies, compelled to move towards, okay, that's cool. Force move all enemies 20 feet, 30 feet? 30 feet in the direction of your choice. All enemies must move in the same direction. Alright. And then finally, 6 is Cruel Cumbers. Okay. Here's the thing. What is their tribe called? Pickle Tribe. Alright. Pickle. One enemy takes 25 true damage. I hope to God they don't kill Sidon with that. I feel like Mythic, that's what's gonna happen. They're gonna kill Sidon with the Pickle Tribe. Alright, that is perfection. What we have done here, what we have crafted here today, nothing else that we've done in this whole prep session measures up to what we just did there. So there you have it. Alright. Beautiful. So proud. Alright. Scrolling up. Freed Minotaurs of Mitros. And they're using their Ancestral Guardian's Vigil. Alright. Lovely. Let's go up. Isle of Exiles, Echoes of Lost Power. Alright. And then we're going to go up, and we'll do Dragon Island. Beautiful. And then we're going to go up, and we'll do Fire Island. Dinosaur Stampede. I think we forgot to put Fire Island in there. Pad this shit. Hold on. Fire Island. Wonderful. Scorpion Island. And then Path of the Wind, Aresia. Alright. So it's good, Red. We added some healing stuff. So I think that that's good. Themyscira. Go. So Themis. Okay. Academy. Trips. That's good. Animated shield wall. So Mithril Forge. Good. And then Lutheria's here. Nether Seas, excuse me. Okay. Quacken. Good. Halcyon. OG Halcyon. And then OG Galaron. Man, this is a hot list of layer actions, so this could be pretty cool. All right, OG Hergeron. Go. Guardian of Grace, Yala. Right. OG Yala. Okay. And Alias to finish this up. Okay. So that is a total of, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So there's 18 different layer actions that can trigger every round. And then the fights are probably going to take, you know, 4 to 8 rounds, I'm thinking. So they're definitely going to get repeats, which is cool. And hopefully they will be able to see all of these lair actions. If they keep getting the same one over and over again, that'd be a little silly. But maybe we will do diminishing returns for each battle. So like you won't get the same ones, or not diminishing returns, but we'll have it so that we don't redraw from the table. That's a good idea. Okay. 3 hours of prep. There you go. Are we ready to run the Battle of Mitros? Absolutely not. Not at all. But hey, we got time. We got time. So we will continue to prep next week and every week and try to get ahead of this. We might get another chance to do a heavy duty prep. We'll see how it goes. I'll be pecking away at this off stream. And I still need to rebuild all of my maps for chapters 9 and 10. And I need to get all my monsters thing. I have a lot done. I still need to finish the harbor. I have not finished the harbor. Again, this is not the harbor. This is the marketplace. There we go. Marketplace. Alright, I don't think I have the harbor. No. Let's see. I might have it. Hold on. I was talking like I was getting ready to stop, but I actually need, while I'm thinking about it, to grab this map. Okay. Excellent. Alright. So, duplicate. And then Big Mitros Frozen Harbor. Alright. Let me go here. Chapter 9. And then we've got to get the Colossus maps out. It's thinking real hard. Schweig, maybe. What the fuck happened here? Alright. Damn, that's a little too big, right? Let's see. 15-foot wide port? That's actually not too big. Oh my god. That's just a massive battle map. Okay. Thanks. Okay. Let's see. Make it 3,200 by 5,000. Oh, that's 4,000. 5,000. Okay. Yeah, so at least we have these maps like in place. That's good. Okay. We're in a better place. I could probably start running the Battle of Mitros if I had to, but it gives us some time. And then we need to figure out how we're going to cram the remainder of chapters 10, 11, and 12 into a nice, compact situation. And I think it could be relative. We could just jump right into all of that, just jump right into all of that. So I think it'll be okay. All right, I'm gonna go get some, I don't know, sleep or something, I guess. I'll be back tomorrow night to do some prep for Outlaws and also to run Outlaws. And then Tuesday we've got We got a game coming up on Tuesday for Strength of Thousands, Pathfinder, if you're interested in that. All right. Hope everybody has a great night and a great week, and I'll see you next time.